Welcome to the Month of Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Justin C. Join again this week by my co-host, Heather, as we continue our month of ECW Hardcore TV. We watched an episode from 1995 last week. So obviously this week we're jumping up to 1996, and we're going to the October 15th, 1996 edition of ECW Hardcore TV. A pretty hot angle, you would say, had taken place in this episode between Shane Douglas and the Pitbulls. As we talked about last time, we saw the Pitbulls last week, right, Heather?
Yeah, I guess I never knew that Pitbulls were a thing that mattered.
And they're really weird. Like, they leave, like, ECW in 1997, and, like, that's it with them. Like, you don't hear from them that much ever again. They make a one-off appearance in, like, 2000. But, yeah, like, they were big before ECW got really big. And then they kind of like vanished. They kind of went to the independent circuit afterwards and did independent things. This is weird. Like they were in ECW. They also lost to the Headbangers on an episode of Shotgun Saturday Night. So yeah, they had that going for them as well.
As they should. The Headbangers, an elite tag team of our time.
That's right. But yeah, so this involves the angle where Pitbull won. Gary Wolf has a broken neck. He got it from DDT from Shane Douglas, a legit broken neck, and his partner Pitbull 2 is fighting Shane Douglas for the ECW TV title on this show. And the angle that results from it's a pretty hot angle from the ECW in 1996. So
okay,
let's get this started. October 15th, 1996. Hopefully you got it up by now, and we'll get the countdown going. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, this is last week where...
Was it Tommy Dreamer went through some tables?
Yeah, I think that was 911 that chokeslammed Tommy Dreamer. Blue Meanie's over there for some reason.
He's just around.
Looked at the concession stand, so it makes sense why the Blue Meanie's over there. Oh, the BWO. Oh, yeah, this is where the Sandman was losing his wife.
Is that her?
I believe that was her, Lori Fullington, yes.
Was she really leaving him?
No, I don't. I think, like,
no,
obviously,
okay.
it was
obviously
a storyline angle.
Fast count, as always.
Yeah, as always in ECW.
These refs are always these refs are always firmly on the good guy side.
Yes.
Like, so if they actually get to officiate the end of a match, they're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it fast.
It's like Sandman won the ECW Heavyweight Championship here.
Stevie Richards was the ECW champ.
Right. He was never the ECW. Is it the tag team titles or is it?
I don't know what he said. I don't know.
Let's see if I can look this up. Because I'm almost positive Stevie Richards was never the ECW Hardcore or ECW champion. Let's see if I can find it. That looks like the ECW World Title.
I mean, he's looking at it as if it's a trope. What's he going to do to it?
So this is why this is confusing. So, the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer defeated Stevie Richards and Brian Lee in a tag team match. The Sandman gained the pinfall to win the championship after Raven failed to show for the event. The title change aired on the October 8th, 1996 episode of Hardcore TV.
Okay, so it's because Raven's not there?
Yeah, I guess he didn't show up, but Raven wins the title back in December. So... does not say. Let's see if I can find out why Raven didn't show up. As we get the intro, we get an intro package here, which we didn't get last week, I believe.
We did get an intro package because you mentioned that they always end it with the champ.
Oh, okay, yep.
So let's see if you're right. I mean, that apparently just happened last week. That clip they just showed. So.
No, it just says Raven was unable to compete, so it doesn't really give a reason why.
Oh.
What he hadn't left. This wasn't when he left for WCW because he comes back.
Oh yeah, dead end with Sandman the champ. Yep.
Did you just call it a totally alternative product?
Yes, and actually, last week Sandman was champion too.
Oh, look at that.
But he was bad guy Sandman.
That's right. Yes.
With a woman.
Is that a real press conference? Can you imagine them like real reporters coming to this with this guy? This guy's their world champion? Smoking a cigarette, man.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. You know what? I'm not going to say anything negative about the Sandman, who did a very nice intro from a beautiful locale for the show, for our old show, I guess.
Yes, this is when Raven's, Sandman's son left Raven, but now they're abandoned again.
Wait, so Sandman's son was hanging out with Raven.
Yeah, there's that famous angle where he goes, "Daddy, you're a drunk. Now I worship Raven."
Wow. Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's ECW, Joey. There's not really any appeal process, I don't think. We've seen it on the ECW shows we've watched.
Yeah, didn't it happen the one time? Didn't someone come out and change the result? Like,
oh yeah, Todd Gore. Was that last week? I mean, okay, so
yeah,
one
it
time,
actually
yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sandman's wife is going to take away the title from him, apparently. I don't know what they're trying to get across in this interview. It's very weird.
Did she do that? Yeah, even Joey Styles is so funny because like he's always like genuinely reacting, I think, to how we are.
Yeah. Okay. He's now asking if Stevie Richards is Lori Fullington's new man in her life.
Raven has quit his life. She is not a good actress.
No.
And this outfit she's wearing is like this. I used to have that pajama thing when I was a kid.
So you're not wearing it as like she's got to be like in her 30s probably here?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you are if you're like a wholesome, I guess maybe. Overseas.
If you're scratching her arm, like I don't know, like she needs heroin or something.
Well, I think Raven's her heroine, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh no, she took Tyler overseas. Raven. Okay, I mean, I guess is that legal? I guess
no, I don't. I think Raven now could essentially. I mean, unless they say like the mother said he could, but I think it's kidnapping.
Yeah, unless they're in international waters and maritime law applies.
I'm gonna take it back. I guess in the '90s, maybe a woman of her age would wear that nightgown. I feel a normal lady, sure, maybe.
Okay.
Who was Joey Styles looking at? So James Vanderberg, like talking.
No,
like,
it's Todd Gordon.
Oh, Todd. I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, so we're supposed to believe at that fake press conference that is where the Sandman found out that Raven took Tyler overseas.
Where'd he take him?
I don't know. That's a good question. You never know with Raven. He could go anywhere. Do you think he maybe took him? You think maybe he took him back to like Quebec would use his contacts with the Quebecers as from his Johnny Johnny
because it's not
Fulham.
overseas.
Oh, I guess it's true. It's not overseas. Yeah. Maybe they have connections in France.
I mean that could be true. I was thinking France, so maybe that is where he went.
Gotta get same man. He's got to get Liam Neeson on the case. Yeah, so it's not. I'm sorry, not 9/11. That's Brian Lee, formerly fake Undertaker, soon to be Chains.
Chains. Primetime Brian Lee. How long was he around? Who could care?
Yeah, like he main evented in SummerSlam. He's got that under his belt, so good for him.
Oh, I guess you're right. Okay. I was like, what?
His career highlight.
Something about tables. Wait a minute. I genuinely thought that was Davey Boy running out. I was like, what is happening?
Where am I? How did I get into ECW? Oh, here we got footage from when they invaded. I believe this was In Your House.
Oh, did they invade in?
Yeah, it was in the one In Your House pay-per-view was in Philadelphia. The Mind Gate where it was that woman didn't even. I don't even think that woman was yelling at Fonzie. Got in her face.
No, is he fighting this guy because he is similar to the British Bulldog because he also is from England and.
Well, they said it was a rematch, so maybe this match. I don't know when this match happened before, but I mean, yeah, it could. Like, I'm gonna fight the Bulldog, and this is like, no, like, I want to fight the Bulldog from the WWF, and Paul Heyman's like, no, we have the Bulldog at home in ECW.
I don't know this guy. I don't know this man.
Johnny Smith.
Yeah. I'm unfamiliar.
Taz has definitely looked like he's put on a little bit of muscle since we saw him last week.
Right. Well, they said that this guy trained at the dungeon.
Okay. It's 1996, so Fonzie is wearing jean shorts, black jean shorts. Johnny. Let's see what we can find out about Johnny Smith. No, I don't want to know about Johnny Depp.
I'm gonna guess he's not gonna be the first Johnny Smith that comes up.
Probably not. He does have a Wikipedia page, so that's a start for him. Yeah, he wrestled in Stampede Wrestling.
Okay.
Hey, he was billed as Davey Boy Smith's brother.
Was he?
Yeah, he really wasn't, but that's what he was billed as.
Right.
Feuded with Chris Benoit. Did some time in Chris. Yeah, who? No idea who you're talking about. Dynamite Kid.
Sure.
He did some work in Japan. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything else.
They're talking about them being related right now, even though we know that's not true.
It says that he was known as being had a modest personality, and it said that he was also known for being kind to his fans. And one night, a Japanese fan had made a ring jacket for him and was so nice and generous that Johnny didn't have the heart to point out the mistake on it, the misspelling of his first name, which ended up being Johonny, to him and wore the jacket throughout his career.
Oh my God, I think he did come out with that on. I think I did wonder why it was spelled that way.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Well, good for you, Johnny. Oh, there's that cop. Is that same cop?
Yep, it is.
He does look a lot more happier to be here this week.
And it's Saturday night in the fucking ECW arena. I watch these drunks. Hat Guy and Hawaiian Shirt Guy have not made this show, it looks like. They're not in their front row seats. This is that time
you got to think you couldn't always get them, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got other stuff going on.
I don't know if those guys had other stuff going on, but okay.
This is that time when you had Team Taz with them, and Team Taz is like sits in the corner like that, with their hoods up because they're like they're intense into their wrestling.
Because he's like a boxer kind of guy.
Well, he's like training them in the ECW dojo or Taz's dojo,
okay.
or whatever you want to call it.
Is anyone good in that, or is it just a bunch of nobodies?
I think the only person they ever said that was notable that made it out of there was Chris Chetty, who was like related to Taz anyway.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure that's the only name that ever made it out of there that's like even recognizable.
So he could be out there right now.
Yep. Let me look up Chris Chetty. I'm sure it'll take me to the link to whatever. Oh yeah, the House of House of Hardcore. But there's no link for the House of Hardcore. I thought there might be, but there's not. Bill Alfonso going after Joey Styles, even though you can't hear what Joey Styles is saying.
Right.
I wonder if that was like how that felt like. I mean, on TV is one thing, but like being in the arena and hearing that whistle all the time.
I'd be annoyed. Would you let? I can't imagine you wouldn't be annoyed.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
I might intentionally go into the beer line at this point to get some beer, just so like I can be the furthest away from it as possible. So we're getting chain wrestling because this is a submission match.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind chain wrestling if it's not like they're pointing it out. Like, look at us, we're chain wrestling.
Yeah. I guess that must mean they get, like, if this is real wrestling, if this was like a amateur wrestling, they get 2 points.
Oh, I guess. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't know how does it...
I don't know. Yeah, you couldn't...
I have no idea.
Nope.
Oh, I don't think you do that.
Nope, yeah, I don't think you can kick him on the side in amateur wrestling like that.
I think Taz is being, what's the word? Unsportsmanlike, you know?
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, this isn't amateur wrestling, so Taz doesn't need to do that.
Exactly. Taz is
He's perfectly within his rights.
Yeah, he's being generous the
just
first
kick
time.
You.
After that, he's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
This isn't how we do this here.
There's a table there at ringside this time.
Why is Bill Alfonso just kicking it?
The table? I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, he's crazy.
He is, yeah. I don't question what Bill Alfonso does half the time. Oh, now he's going after Vince McMahon, or yelling at Vince McMahon in the microphone there. Or camera.
Well, is this right before? Well, obviously, we just saw that they did invade.
Yes, yeah.
But I feel like this invasion doesn't last very long. It's like super weird, right?
It's like, it's weird back and forth. Like, they sometimes show up and then sometimes they don't. It was supposed to be leading to a match like next year's SummerSlam, but doesn't end up happening.
Yeah, I feel like there's never a resolution to this when it happens this time.
No, it just kind of ends like because like RVD and like they were having like they wanted RVD to lose to like Jesse James, and he's like, no, I'm bigger than Jesse James, and like he has a point.
They wanted him to lose to Jesse James, like, at that time, like, the roadie.
Yeah, the roadie, yep.
Yeah, no. That'd be someone else they could want him to lose to, right? Or
I know, right? And then I think Sabu ends up leaving ECW, like, so this kind of focuses. Yeah, I think he's in WCW at this point still, or he's not, and maybe he's not in WCW, but he's definitely not in WCW. Now that I'm thinking about it, but he's like not back in ECW yet, I don't think.
I don't need to see Sabu. It's all right. Sorry, ECW fans. I know it's like sacrilege. I know what I say is sacrilege. You hear what Joey Styles said?
No.
Next time the cameraman runs into Bill Alfonso, I hope he's driving the production van.
No, it's Ralphus. He's called the Red Hook Raider?
The Red Hook Ringer? Maybe?
This is the one thing I hate about Taz is that his singlet is very much too tight, and you always.
What? You don't like it?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I mean, I shouldn't say. I've seen other people have it, but like, I always feel like Taz's was like the tightest it could possibly be.
Maybe he wants people to know. He wants people to see. He knows what people like.
Let's see if he can fit into one of those singlets nowadays. You think that cop's like, fuck, I wish I could arrest this guy with this fucking whistle. Just shut up.
Why can't he? Should. One time he just should.
Disturbing the peace. We're watching, Bill.
So gross.
I don't think it was a little longer than 3 seconds, Bill.
Why can't he just ban him? Just throw him out. What's Team Taz up to now? In AEW, are they doing? Oh, it's this Hook, right? Mostly Hook.
Well, there's Hobbs and Ricky Starks is defending the AEW title tonight, or the FTW title. I'm sorry, against Jungle Boy, and then like Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are going to defend the tag titles at some point, probably against Starks and Hobbs.
Okay. Will they win?
I don't know. I thought Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus were going to lose the tag titles the last like 3 times they defended them, and they retained them every single time. So I don't know anymore. Be a man, Hulk. Oh wait, no, that's still
different.
This match is going on a little too long.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, I'm kind of surprised this wasn't like clipped.
No, this week we get the whole thing. We had gone through at least 4 matches by now.
Yeah.
That's probably not true, but. I have a feeling this guy's not going to make Taz submit.
No. Yeah, going to the top rope doesn't make sense in a submission match. Like, what do you plan on accomplishing?
You're just trying to wear the guy down, you know? Someone just shove it down his throat. Oh, wheelbarrow thing.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Arn Anderson, too. He's still here.
Yep.
On the outside. Cameraman.
There we go. There's the Taz mission. The Katchahachame.
Okay, sure.
Did he give up or did he pass out?
Both. Nope, I think he passed out.
Does he have music playing? I can't tell. I can't hear it.
Yeah, there's music playing.
Oh, he's doing the Sabu pose.
Why? Why is he being mean to Sabu?
He's still calling out Sabu.
Even though Sabu's gone.
Yeah, because it's for their big pay-per-view, their first pay-per-view in March. Did you say that was Raw?
Yeah, that was Raw.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Shots fired.
Who can stop the path of rage?
I don't know, Bill. You've asked that 3 times already. Like, think of something else to say.
I don't know who can.
Huh? Come the Eliminators. Saturn and Cars. You saw them last week too, I believe.
We did. I'm surprised I still see him here. Well, the Samoan Gangster Party. Okay.
Well, if they're a Samoan Gangster Party, you know not to hit them in the head at all.
Right. Can't hurt him if you hit him in the head.
Nope. Oh, I think that's actually Samu.
Oh, is it?
On the right, yeah. That's got to be Rosie or Jamal. It looks like one of them.
Yeah, it does.
Samu looks like he's got a little bit of gut on him.
A little. What was it? A Samoan Gangster Party?
So, yep. Are you really gangster if you're wrestling in like light pants, like gym windbreaker pants and an ECW t-shirt?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
It's Rosie. It is Rosie.
Okay. It looks like the love child of Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes refereeing this match.
It does. So that's Roman Reigns' brother in there. Look at him go. He used to be young here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Rosie?
What you said? You said it's Rosie or Jamal?
It's Rosie.
Rosie. Okay, all I'm thinking of seeing this like windbreaker outfit is like Nacho Libre when he's wearing like his frilly like shirt. These are my PJs. You wrestle in your PJs?
Why are they just hugging in the middle of the match?
I know, right?
It's like a family moment.
Well, it just cost them, yeah.
They had like a hug in the middle of the ring and then they got pinned.
3 minutes 32 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, there you go.
There it was. It's over.
Oh, yes, here's the DDT that broke Pitbull Gary Wolf's neck.
So Pitbull 2 is upset.
Yep.
Comes for Francine. I mean, what does she have to do with it?
She had turned. Remember last week she was with the Pitbulls, so she had turned on the Pitbulls by this point.
Yeah, that's right.
So she's now the head cheerleader for Shane Douglas. Well, Joel Gertner's at ringside too. For some reason, I see him over there.
Is he? Yeah, Francine. I always remember Francine with Shane Douglas. You know.
Yeah, you forget that she's with the that she was like I didn't even remember that she was with the Pitbulls to start, and so it was last week. I knew she debuted as like a crazy fan, but I always thought she was with Shane Douglas right away. But as we saw, that was not the case. As you see Pitbull #1 out there in his neck halo.
Yeah, he's just out there. He just hangs out.
Yep.
Seems like a dangerous place to be in ECW.
Yes.
You should never be like out there at all.
Oh, okay, Francine. Oh. That cop is standing creepily behind Francine. Oh, I'm going to sit right here this whole match.
What's he wearing?
What, the neck halo?
Pitbull.
Yeah, the neck halo.
What else is he wearing?
Oh.
Like a boa?
Yeah.
It's just a feathery.
It makes you think, it's a feathery halo. But yeah, you would think it's like Terry Funk out there with the bandana. Ooh, and Shane Douglas has almost got his neck broken right there.
I can't. This is why ECW is so scary. They're always one step away from a broken neck.
And the funny thing is that DDT did not look like bad for like a broken neck. Ooh. Now that guy has something to sit on. Do you think that guy gets a chair back to sit on? Or he's got to stand the rest of the show?
I'd be annoyed that he's standing.
Ooh, look out, everybody. Holy shit. That poor woman.
Care.
She's hurt.
She's out. She was out. She seemed shocked. She was not ready for that. You think she'll come back to that seat?
She's a trooper, she will. Part of the act, ma'am. You're part of the show now. Deal with it. A lot of 90s football jerseys in the crowd.
Yeah. Well, it's the 90s. There's a lot of football jerseys now, too.
Yeah. Is that kid in the yellow wearing a Randy Orton shirt? I know it's not a Randy Orton shirt, but like, look at the pose on the kid in the yellow directly across from the hard camera. The pose in the kid's shirt when they get back to that camera shot. See it? See how he's got his arms posed like Randy Orton on that shirt?
Yeah, what is that shirt?
It's this kid from the future. But I don't think we ever had.
It says Orton too. It looks like it's like Orton Jr.
Though I don't think we've had a yellow Randy Orton shirt yet, so maybe this kid is from the future even now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You have to find this kid. What's your opinion on Shane Douglas?
I think we've talked about this. I always liked Shane Douglas.
I always thought he would. The more I watched, the less I was higher into him like 10 years ago than I was even back in the day. Like I always thought he could have been bigger, but of course he was always injured a lot too. That was his problem. And it helped that in ECW he could swear and say whatever you want, but you get to WCW, it's kind of like you can't get that far. I always thought he could have been Jeff Jarrett in WCW in late 99, 2000.
He could have been Jeff Jarrett. By the way, I actually think that might be a Cactus Jack shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've told you before. I think it's the illusion. I thought I liked him because I thought ECW was cool, but I couldn't really watch it. But everyone liked Shane Douglas.
Yep.
And he was like the guy in ECW.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's where I fell too. And like I said, by 98, he was injured left and right, never fully healthy. I remember reading one article, I forget when, and sometime in '98, he had sinus, something was wrong with his sinuses, and they told him not to fly, and he flew anyway, and his sinuses exploded on the plane, and it was just really bad, and it's well, yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No. Don't kill him, It's strange how clippy the last week's episode was.
Yeah, and
this is just like a straight
Yep.
we're showing you matches.
Yep.
I mean, it's not bad.
No.
I don't mind it. It's just strange that they don't stick with the same format.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a year later, so that's not fair. It's not like it's a week later.
Yeah, maybe because there were more promos last week too, I think.
Right. Oh, there were a lot of promos. Yeah. We saw that guy in the back a lot.
Yep.
I don't mean Joey Styles. I mean that other guy, Jason or whatever his name is.
Wasn't it Vance something?
Vance, yeah.
Okay, just cut to Francine in the middle of a vertical suplex. Okay.
Yeah, they don't want you to see him kill him in case he does, you know? What are they saying?
I don't know. I didn't hear him. I could sit down.
Is this Shane has already come back from being Dean Douglas?
Yes.
Yeah, I get 95, 90. I was thinking it was 96, but it's 95. Never mind.
I think they're saying Little Dick now to Shane Douglas.
I think they are too.
I saw the one guy on like the hard camera side do like the mini sign.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's not nice.
Hey, I mean, in WCW in 2000, they had that hidden camera thing where it was revealed that he needed like Viagra to get it up, and they had that Viagra on a pole match.
Wait, who was that for though? Shane Douglas?
Yeah.
What? Really? Is that because of this?
No, probably not because of this. But hey, if it was Vince Russo, it's
I remember
history,
that. I
bro.
don't remember that being Shane Douglas though. Shane Douglas and who?
Tori Wilson.
Oh God.
Because that was after Tori turned on Billy Kidman.
Oh right.
I never understood why they just couldn't call them the real names. Like, why is it always Pitbull 1 and Pitbull 2?
Yeah, I don't know. They called him Pitbull 1 Gary Wolf.
Like, I feel like if they were like if they were similar looking, maybe like okay, like FDR is FDR 1 and FTR 2. Like, I still don't know who Dash and Dawson are, or Dax and yeah.
You don't?
Dax is I'm pretty sure Dax is the bald one.
Mhm. I concur. I think.
But like I got to question one like, okay, which one? Yeah, okay. The referee's actually trying to do some refereeing here and getting them off the middle rope, but I mean,
they're just gonna just pushing him away. DQ.
Nope. The Eliminators tried interfering.
Why are they helping? They like Shane Douglas or just hate the Pitbulls?
I think it's a combination of both. Oh, look at the same thing. Look at the Samoan SWAT team was celebrating, and he was celebrating, or they were hugging, and now he was celebrating, and he gets.
And they were just there. They were just getting up. Yeah.
Shane Douglas is one of the really bad elbow drop.
Yeah, that was not great. That other Pitbull is just like, God damn it.
Wish I could get in there right now.
Don't you guys have any friends, other Pitbull?
I guess not. They're baby faces. Even in ECW, baby faces don't have friends. I don't think I could stand in the bleachers the whole time at the ECW arena like those people in the background are.
No, of course, no way.
There's no way I could do that.
This is going on a little long too, because I don't know that.
Yeah. But like at
Pitbull's
some point
the
I would
greatest
have.
wrestler
Yeah.
ever.
At some point I'd have to lean on something like, okay, I can't just stand like this.
Oh yeah, up there.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I would be uncomfortable. But I don't know. Maybe you're just having a good time. You don't care.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I think that I couldn't tell. The rope was blocking it, but I think that might have been actually a Cactus Jack shirt. I think you were right.
Look at me. Is he gonna kill him? Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh, it was actually fine.
Yep. Sack of shit. That's just Scott Hall called that move.
That's who called it?
Scott Hall.
Yes.
Is that heroin? She's pulling the heroin out?
Yeah, what would she pull out of there? I thought it was money. Salt or something?
Oh, she did
Cocaine?
a bad job, yeah. If it wasn't, New Jack come running out right now for it. R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna hit this woman? What'd she do? Nothing.
I'm pretty sure Shane Douglas is trying to get the powder open and he's struggling.
Yeah.
Now you can't tell, but
she's just so little. She's so tiny.
yeah, that's my one problem with Francine. She always is really skinny. Oh, well, she got a running power slam anyway. And I think she came out of her top because she immediately rolled over onto her stomach.
Yeah, she did. Poor Francine. Think the ref noticed?
Oh, what the power? What the fuck? You guys doing drugs in the middle of this match? It's ECW. It's legal. Okay, I like that. He can't see. He's does. I mean, he should have been able to feel that there was a shirt on, but I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now the ref is dead, Shane.
Yeah.
This is what you guys always do.
Bobby grabbed the chain. Ugh. He's choking Pitbull too with his own dog collar.
That seems not nice. I don't think you can choke a man with his own dog collar.
No.
I feel like there should be rules against it. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Those two old men in the crowd. Like, there's one old man, like a blue sweater across. He's like, what?
Oh, what? This is. I came here to see Vern Gagne. Where is he?
Look at this. Holy cow.
That chain. Is that Mad Dog Bashan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this match is definitely just. I'm sorry, it's going on a little too long.
Yeah. So like those referees that came out to the ring to help the other referee, none of them stayed to ref this match.
Right.
Uh-oh, here. Uh-oh. Gary Wolf's on the apron.
Is he going to throw in the towel? Or is that like... is that like the bull? Okay, Pitbull. That's not how that works. That's a bull. Doesn't seem like it worked.
Nope. Oh, yeah, I think Pitbull number 2 is just telling him to stay over there. Uh-oh. Gary Wolf's in the ring now.
Oh. Who's it? Joey Styles gasp. Shane yanked on his
halo.
His neck stuff. Here's all these other refs.
Todd Gordon went right after him. Instead of, who's it? Oh, here come all the rest. Is that an actual fan that tried to get over the rope there? Because the cop is grabbing him.
Maybe. And is Shane grabbing Francine and running? Joel Gertner. Are they running just because he attacked Gary Wolf like that?
Yeah, look at it. So now they have friends. Yeah.
Everyone is angry. Like, wow, I've never seen good guys react so quickly. Is it Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah, I think so.
He's furious.
Oh no, that looks like that was Sandman in the leather jacket.
Oh, is that Sandman?
Yeah.
I think he's fine. I think he's probably fine. He kind of just shook his head and then sat down.
Joey Styles is down there now.
Is that Saturn? He's just whatever.
It's Mikey Whipwreck.
This is a travesty. This is a real travesty. Shane Douglas.
Bubba Ray Dudley's out there too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Even he thought this was wrong?
I guess so. I think they might have been faces still, yeah.
Joel Gertner.
There's Paul E. There's Paul Heyman.
Joel Gertner came out to say that, of course, Shane Douglas was still TV champ. And he got punched by Todd Gordon, I think, right?
Yeah. There's Shane Douglas speeding away.
All because of that? It's just wrestling, man. I guess, that man does have a legitimate broken neck, you said. I think he's probably fine. Mm-hmm.
Joel Gertner's got the microphone back. Oh, now Paul Heyman's going after him.
People love Paul Heyman. Yeah, look at him go. Joel Gertner is such an asshole. Just the biggest asshole. What? What are you doing? Just saying, a winner, an announcer.
Oh, you got to back up. You're going to hit that car.
Very good ambulance driver.
You can actually see the preview for the next show has Joel Gertner outside a hospital.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, what a dick heel. Oh, man. Well, yeah,
but a great one. Terrible.
Yes. So, yeah, that was, like I said, that was considered a really hot angle at the time in 1996 in ECW. I don't think the Pitbulls ever really get too much revenge on Shane Douglas for it, but hey, it's one of those oh my God, the wrestlers are breaking kayfabe. They're coming out to see what happened kind of thing. So not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not
a little long on the matches this week, but ECW, as you said, it's a year difference. So, and we'll jump ahead another year next week at 1997. So for my co-host Heather, I am Justin signing off, and we'll talk to you guys then.
Bye.